Hey guys, quick hair update. Look how long this is getting. Anyway, in today's video, I want to ask you a very important question, and that is, what do you want to see more of on this channel? Because there are some weeks where I have this idea for a video that I want to make, and I plan it out and I make it and it turns out really good, like the coronavirus video is a pretty good example of that. But then there are weeks like this where I just got back from vacation, my head's not quite back in the working mode yet, and I just don't really have anything in particular that I feel like talking about. And so that's where you guys come in. I figure, well, if I'm making these videos and you guys are watching them, I want to know what you guys want to see. As you guys know, I'm passionate about personal development, and that's why I made this channel, so I'm gonna stick with that in general. And a little bit more specifically, I still wanna keep with the theme of improving your confidence, your productivity, and your happiness so that you can get shit done and love every step of the way. Particularly with a little bit of a mindfulness or spirituality framework. So that's like the general topic and theme of the channel, but I wanna know a little bit more specifically, what types of videos do you guys like the most? And the way I see it, this is broken down into two kind of categories. There's the topic and there's like the style, the editing style of the video. And what I mean by style is basically most of my YouTube career thus far has been spent doing videos where I just stand there or sit there and talk to you like I'm doing right now. Maybe I'll throw a few things like a couple words and captions and pictures and B-roll and stuff like that over it, but other than that, it's just me sitting here filming for 20 or 30 minutes. However, as I've stated a few times recently, I want to start making more cinematic videos that watch more like a documentary or like a story or a film or something like that. Again, another good example of that would be the coronavirus video. That one it was kind of more like a documentary, I guess. The way that you watch it was broken down into parts. I had all sorts of B-roll, interviews, like all sorts of stuff to make it interesting. So to make it a little more concrete, in case you know who these YouTubers are, there is one, for example, Matt D'Avella. He's the one that makes these more film, like documentary style videos because he is a filmmaker and he makes them once a week. Versus the other style, which is like Aaron Doughty, if you've heard of him. He's been releasing videos every single day for a really long time, but without a whole lot of editing and stuff done to them. He shoots them for 15, 20 minutes, maybe cuts out a little piece here and there, zooms in a few times, adds a few captions, intro, outro, done. And so since I'm only doing one video a week, I kind of want to do it more towards the Matt D'Avella side of things. I want to put more effort into it. I want to be very proud of each video rather than just putting out a ton of random videos. So anyway, enough with all this. I want you to comment right now. What do you want to see more of in terms of the topic? So things like confidence or anxiety, things like mindfulness, spirituality, meditation, productivity, all that stuff. And what you want to see more of in terms of the editing style. Do you like these explanation type videos where I sit here and I explain something to you, maybe have a few visuals popping up here and there? Or do you like the more cinematic documentary style videos, kind of like the coronavirus one, that tell a story really well? And if you will, I want you to also think back on some of your favorite videos from my channel. Like, which ones did you really like and why? Like, think of what types of videos you watched and enjoyed all the way through versus videos where maybe you watched a minute or two and then you just dropped off. Like, why did you drop off? Was it because you didn't like the topic, or you thought the editing style was like a little too slow, or what was it? So as you may or may not know, two of the most important factors in YouTube are click-through rate and your watch time. So the more people who actually click on your video, the better, as well as how long that person that clicked on your video sticks around and watches. And so if I want to see long-term success on YouTube, I need to have people clicking on my videos and watching them all the way through. And so what I want to know from you is, if there are videos that you didn't necessarily watch all the way through or didn't even click on to begin with, why was it? Did you not like the topic, or did you not like the editing style, or maybe you just don't like me? I don't know. I'm just kidding. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for today, because that's all I really want to know. Because this is a two-way street here, this whole YouTube thing. It's not just me sitting here talking to the camera and that's it. There's you guys too, of course. And so I want to know what you guys think about the channel and where you want to see it headed. And just as a little disclaimer, don't get too upset if I don't do exactly what you tell me, because I'm gonna have all sorts of suggestions, and then I'm also gonna have to combine that with what I want to do. But with that being said, please, 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 I really do want your advice, your opinions, your thoughts, whatever it is on this topic. So with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Peace.